Hey everyone, welcome back. Well, I just wanted to show you all right quick. I guess you could call this a GSI dryer update. But as you can see, it's been a while since I've done a video on this. That verse loop up there, that's all up. And of course the dryer, it's all up. It's up on its legs. The company was here this morning. Well, actually, come to think of it, all day. And they got the last verse loop here going from the back of the dryer up to the top, and they don't have it connected up there, and it's kind of hard to see from right here. I may move around, but they still have to get the connector, this trip box. Oh, okay, it's zip tied down there, but once they get that zip tie cut off, it'll be a paddle. And so we can set it up to where the corn will go into this verse loop here, and or we have actually done it in time past. We can take and trip the paddle and set up a little portable auger right here, because not too often, but occasionally we actually have dried soybeans. And that lets us be able to load out of the back of the dryer and put the semi right there and load the semi. Like I say, that don't happen too often, but we want that option just in case, because we could always do that with the old dryer. And so they've been working on getting all the wiring and stuff put in. They've been updating everything inside that panel over there, as far as wiring, motor starters, that kind of stuff. This here is definitely a big motor, a big 15 horse. So that'll definitely pull some juice. And I'm not sure how heavy that thing is. I know that's got some weight to it. But yeah, like I say, they just got that one put up this morning. In fact, I actually got our backhoe out, and they had some, like big straps and stuff. And I actually used the boom of the backhoe to help hold this end up off the ground for a pivot. That way they could use their telehandler and pick it up and set it up on top of the support tower right there. I will say one thing, these little telehandlers are pretty handy. Okay, there you can see it better. You can see it's got that three-way head up there on the end of it. And there's actually two gates up there. And so once they get everything all connected, it'll be able to take and trip it and go to the west. Or you got the middle one, that'll go straight down into this bin. Or you got the east one. That way you can trip and it'll go into the verse loop going into the big bin. And they've already got the wiring here all run up for the dryer. And I think I said before, yuck. It got my old ugly face in that picture. Sorry about that. That'll scare everybody off. Nobody will want to watch the video after that. But I think I said before that this thing actually has what they call the GSI watchdog. And once everything's all set up and good to go, I'll be getting with our phone company that is over this area and getting it hooked up online. And so that will definitely make it nice. But yeah, it's got this tinted window over top of it. However, they did tell us that for winter, summer, take that back, winter, spring, and summer, to take and put a piece of cardboard inside that, it keeps the light out. Because they say it can begin to fade that a computer touchscreen right there. And you sure don't want that. And I think they've told me it's about anywhere from $1,200 to $1,500 to replace that little screen right there. So anyway, them little latches go kind of hard. There we are. And so yeah, that part's all hooked in, and they're actually coming down on it. Like I say, they just had to finish getting that all tied together. And main thing is wiring over here. This is actually the motor. Let's see here, what is that? That's a 10-horse motor right there. And the gearbox that will drive that verse loop up there on top of the Big Bend, from over here going east up to the Big Bend. And they already have the motor and gearbox all set up over on that one. And so yeah, kind of neat to see everything go in. And yes, that little squeaking sound you hear are the fan motors. Once they get everything done, we actually want to take and put some fiberglass stakes into those to stop them. That way they're not just sitting there spinning, because after a while it can be kind of rough on the brush inside that motor. So yeah, that's the new drying system. And I actually did forget about one thing here. Once they get all that over there all tied in, they will be putting a new auger up that goes from the bottom of the wet tank here, or the hopper tank, up to the top of the dryer. And thankfully, the old auger that we had just put this motor on probably within the past 5 years, give or take a little bit. And so they took that motor back up to their shop and rebuilt it, put new bearings, checked it all out. And so thankfully, the way they talked, it looks like we should be able to use that same motor on the new auger. I wish, and we actually checked it out, that we could take and put a Versaloop, like what's right here, coming up out of the wet bin into the dryer. However, there's not enough clearance from the bottom of the hopper tank to the concrete. It's just not tall enough. And so yeah, that's a little GSI update. And so once everything gets finished up here, and I'll try and get another video of that. Thanks for watching. Take care.